All right, welcome to the MOBA Skeletons vs. Zombies game demo. This was created following the DevSlopes Unity Academy module in Game Institute, which is a 38-hour course. This particular module was about 4 hours, plus a lot of time beyond just going through the material and working on stuff. It is a multiplayer networked game. But this is a really rough demo. It uses the current networking API, which is being deprecated. So I did follow the whole thing and got it set up, and it does work with multiple players who can go and attack each other and attack monsters. But I didn't want to invest a lot of effort in learning the API that is going to be deprecated. So the focus isn't going to be so much on that in this demo walkthrough, but some of the other features that are involved are the navigation and pathfinding and the camera controls and the lighting. So I'd like to take a little time to go through some of the extra things that I did, fixing bugs, adding a few enhancements to make it work a little bit better. So first off, I imported all these assets, and when I did, they were made with an earlier version of Unity, so there was a lot of cleanup work that needed to happen. The textures were all coming in weird, especially these leaves with the alpha, and things weren't aligned properly. I had to go in and fix that stuff up to make it functional. And then the camera controls, they were just horrible, and I don't want to say that there was anything wrong with DevSlopes. They do a great job, because he said in there, these controls are terrible, you'll probably want to redo them. So I did, and made it a lot better. Originally, they were using a script for smooth movement for camera, and it was pretty complicated, and it ended up being very jittery, very unintuitive. So I added some pretty intuitive controls, WASD to move around, little space bar to move up, scrolling in, scrolling out. Still a little choppy, I could clear that up, but it works a lot better, and it's pretty easy to move around and see what's happening. One of the issues with the pathfinding is if you move the character away, and you can tell that your character, this one's yours, you're controlling it because it's got the floating star. If you attack, you click on to attack a monster, there was some problems with the logic where it would start an initial attack and then move towards the target. So now I got it set up to where it will wait till it gets to the target to attack. There was an issue with the pathfinding pending, so I made sure that there wasn't a pending path calculation before it starts, because otherwise it just jumps right on in and starts attacking. Another bug was with the attack animation itself. So you see the guy, he kind of winds up, casts his spell, and then releases the fireball. With the animation, it's all one piece, so it was casting the fireball while the guy was still winding up. So I went into the animation, set up an animation event, and then used that part of the animation when he's going forward to trigger the fireball to spawn and start moving towards the target. So that is the gameplay updates that I did. The other thing that I did was just some lighting, because this is such a great environment. I mean, the assets that they provide are really pretty cool, and there's a lot of potential of what you could do. But one of the things that I added was some baked-in lighting effects. So you've got the lava glow. You can see underneath here. I kind of maybe overdid it a little bit, need to turn it down and rebake. But all of these floating rocks, you have this lava glow coming up from the bottom. So set that up with a directional colored light and baked it in to the environment so it doesn't hit the performance, but it still kind of gives that look of like you're on floating lava. The other thing that I kind of touched up a little bit was adding a bit of glow to these skull doors. So they were pretty dark, but there should be glowing with the lava somehow. That's going to lead you somewhere. So I added that. And so overall, it's a pretty fun game. It's still rough, and it needs to be ironed out, but looking forward to doing that when Unity releases their new networking system. Thanks for watching.